matter of hours, a woman arrested in connection to the shooting of a Metro police officer will face a judge. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy outside the courthouse with more on what is expected today. And Dan, this is a little bit complicated, but this woman is actually charged with attempted murder, right?
That's right. We're going to make this as easy as possible to understand. She was holed up in this hotel room with a wanted fugitive, and officers got a tip to go check it out. So when they knocked on the door, that fugitive was inside. This woman, Kathleen Daly, let them in, knowing police say she was putting officers in a very dangerous situation. And now Kathleen Daly is going to court facing that attempted murder charge. Police went to this Cumberland Inn back on December 13th where wanted fugitive Paul Hardesty was hiding out in the bathroom. Police say that this 26-year-old woman gave them a fake name and claimed she was alone, then led officers inside the motel. When officers went inside, that's when Hardesty opened fire. He was hiding out in the bathroom. He used a shotgun, hitting Officer Terrence McBride in the shoulder. Officers retreated, called backup, and there was plenty of backup that day. And moments later, Hardesty turned the gun on himself. Now, during all that commotion, Kathleen Daly found an opening. She ran away. She took off and escaped from that scene. But later, about a week later, she did turn herself in to police, and that brings us to this morning, where in just a couple hours, she will find herself before a judge for her preliminary hearing on this attempted murder charge. News Channel 5 will be in the courtroom. We'll be bringing you updates throughout the day on newschannel5.com and the app, and of course, a little later this evening. Reporting live this morning downtown, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
Dan, thank you for the update on that story. Meantime, a driver crashes overnight in Antioch. Here's the weird thing. The person walks away from the scene and hasn't been seen since. This happened along Old Hickory Boulevard just before 1 o'clock this morning. The car ending up in the ditch. The driver nowhere to be found. No word yet what caused the crash or where the driver, woman or man, may be.
New developments this morning. A robbery suspect is waking up behind bars in Lebanon. Investigators say Lamarcus C. robbed the Fast Break Market Monday. Now, we showed you these surveillance photos yesterday morning, and tips from the public led to the 50-year-old's arrest. He faces 1 count of robbery. And a man is behind bars after a violent robbery on New Year's Day. Police say Roy Hale dragged a woman to the ground, kicking her in the head and stealing her purse at the Dollar General on Dickerson Pike. Authorities say Hale attacked the woman after she wouldn't let go of her purse. He was later spotted by police and arrested.
Well, from handguns to rifles, loads of ammunition, enough weapons to stock a small arsenal, they say. Murfreesboro police want to know who made off with an entire safe loaded with more than a dozen guns from a Florence Road home last week. 13 guns and rifles, $4,000 worth of ammunition, a rifle scope, and a gun safe were all taken. Now, the homeowner was able to give the cops the serial numbers on all the stolen weapons. Extremely smart on the owner's part. That's something pawn shop owners say you must do.
There's been several people that come in here and have a gun stolen and have no idea their serial number.
Now, police say they are not looking into any specific suspects right now. There were no signs of forced entry into the garage. That's where the weapons were stolen from. Hopefully, they'll get those weapons back.
New details this morning about a woman who attacked a flight attendant on a plane at Nashville International Airport. Carly Tweedy was also shouting obscenities at a fellow passenger, and her rant was all caught on camera.
Shut the up! Nobody gets the out.
So it's hard to tell what she's saying, but there are a lot of bad words. She allegedly kicked a flight attendant and was removed from the plane by other passengers. Tweedy also assaulted 2 police officers when they were taking her into custody. So here's what she's charged with: disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and assaulting an officer. She's still behind bars this morning.
Well, a White House man believes that his dog was the victim of animal cruelty, and he wants the person responsible punished.
I would give my business to have Milo back today. That's how much I loved him.
That's Milo right there. He's well known in the community as the unofficial mascot for Value Cargo Vans and the Tennessee biker dog who loved riding motorcycles. His owner, Joe Burris, there on the chopper along with Milo, said Friday afternoon when vans were being delivered at his business, Milo snuck outside. That's when Burris believes the delivery driver kicked Milo, breaking his neck and killing him. The driver claims that Milo charged at him. He did kick him, he admits, but then he says Milo was hit by a truck. The owner says that just doesn't add up.
From looking at Milo's body, there are no marks, no blood, no scars, no scrapes, no nothing. He didn't get hit. I'm just confident he didn't get hit by a truck.
That's Joe Burris there of the company. Now, Joe did file a police report. An autopsy will be performed on the dog later today.
Happening today, Kroger plans to donate a big check to help with Smoky Mountain wildfire relief. That check will go to the American Red Cross. A large portion of the funds were collected in stores between November 29th and December 17th. That presentation is set for this morning at 10:30 at the Green Hills Kroger store. TSU is preparing for a special service today. The school's 5th annual presidential prayer service is all set for 8 o'clock this morning at Jefferson Street Missionary Baptist Church. So it's going to happen about an hour from now. Nashville Mayor Megan Barry and State Reps Harold Love Jr. will be there. The event is open to the public.